Ladies and gentlemen, it's a big, weird, wild world out there, folks, and here we stand. Al pie del cañón, ready for anything. I'm Rob, that's the Natch, and you're listening to...
The Promo Show!
Blessed are we. Blessed are we people who live this Friday. For we shall inherit 2 days off. How you doing, Natch? We made it. We made it.
Yes, we made it.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry we can't be here tomorrow morning. Oh, how you doing out there, friends? A big hello to all the wonderful warriors in the chat. Right now, that's Vero, Ronnie, Min, and many more who aren't saying anything. Good morning to you people. How you doing, Natch? What's the plans for the weekend, my dude?
I have a concert today. I'm going with my kids.
Ole.
Yes.
With your kids. Slayer. Slipknot.
No, it's like a pop Spanish artist.
Okay.
And
Dude, that's pretty cool, man.
Yes, it's the first time I go to a concert with my kids. So let's see.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And then what you've got? That's tonight.
That's tonight, and on Sunday I've some beers with friends.
Nice, dude. Nice. Yeah, what a rock and roll weekend, Mr. Natch.
Yes.
Yeah, probo approved. Me, tonight, nothing. Probably catch up with some TV, man. Probably catch up with some TV, if I'm honest. I'll play video games. I really need to clean my house. My house right now is kind of, you kind of wipe your feet when you go onto the street. It's a little disgusting. I'm going to be honest with you guys. And then on Sunday, though, I've got a barbecue. I'm going to a barbecue at Alberto's house. Kyle's going. Alberto, obviously, he's going to be there. It's his house. Fitz, Andrea, my godkids. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. I'm looking forward to it. And that's it. Hopefully, video games, beers, etc. Yeah. How about you guys listening out there in Radioland? One thing I don't know is what you're doing for the weekend, but I do know how we're going to be spending the next hour of our time, my friends. It's currently 8:30 Central European Time, 2:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2:30 p.m. for our friends in Hong Kong and the Philippines. How you doing out there? Today, we asked 100 humans to name a specific food you can get at almost every restaurant. We also, in Complete the News, look at a Florida man who was attacked while feeding ducks. We'll find out who he was attacked by later. And it probably the most controversial, the most groundbreaking unpopular opinion we've ever done, Natch. Do you know what today's unpopular opinion is?
No.
Oof. We talk about issues of politics, sociology, economics. We've delved into the body positivity, gender, some touchstone issues prescient to the modern age. Nothing quite so relevant as today's unpopular opinion, Natch. Today's unpopular opinion is eggs don't belong on hamburgers. Los huevos no deben estar en las hamburguesas. Right? What is it? I never had an egg on a hamburger until I came to Spain. But anyway, we're going to get into this, friends, in a little while. Before all that, I'm here, you're here. Let's see what's going on in the world. We've got Min and, of course, Natch. Min saying good morning to the both of us. By the way, guys, before you ask, I did ask Rossi if she'd take a photo with Natch and I. She didn't seem too keen, right, Natch? She seemed like a little, resistant to the idea. Que vergüenza were her exact words. Bueno, you know what that means, friends. If you're joining us live, if you remember the live audience, when you see her in the background, you have to take more pictures, more screen captures to convince her. Pedro's with us today. He says, "Good morning, happy Friday." Although he has a meeting this morning. The Bridge, good morning, Rob. I am conscious ego sum. Okay, nice. Mr. Cruzando's with us this morning. Vero, housewarming party for Alberto's new house. Have a great time. Yeah, Alberto is a homeowner. Dude, more power to him, man. I don't know how he's afforded it in this modern age, but good for him. I'm excited to go spend some time with him. We spent like 2 months together filming, or 3 months together filming a TV show. And since then, we haven't spent any time with each other since before the summer. So I'm really looking forward to chilling out, to hanging out with my friends there. The bridge says, Rob, I recommend you do the cleaning first. As you say, you really need to. It will contribute to peace of mind and you'll get it out of the way. Yeah, but you know what happens, Bridge? Do you know what happens? I'm going to take you through the mental journey of cleaning my house. It involves, so I put in like a 9-10 hour day here. Then I walk into my house, relatively tired, as you can imagine. My feet sticking to the floor. and I take a nap. And then post-nap, it's very hard to get anything done, you know? Maybe I need to get a cleaning lady or something, Natch. I really do. It's beyond a joke now. By the way, I love eggs. It belongs everywhere, says Pedro. I love eggs too. Big fan of breakfast food. But I question whether they belong on hamburgers. All right. Anyway, let's get into today's news. We've got a few news items today. Nobody knows. As you know, I've been fascinated recently with the topic of consciousness, and you know what makes consciousness. And there has been quite a lot of controversy as of late in the scientific community with the theory of consciousness, particularly around integrated information theory. This is going to be kind of a heavy topic. 5 minutes it'll take us, then we'll move on. I know not everybody is fascinated by where philosophy meets science, which would be the topic of consciousness and the nature of consciousness. I don't know how you say integrated information theory in Spanish, Natch. ITT in English. Teoría de la información integrada, a lo mejor. You know, you don't have to give me a nivelazo. It is applied. It is presumed. So ITT involves characterizing the fundamentally subjective nature of consciousness. Let's dive into this news. We won't take long with it. I understand not everyone is as fascinated by this subject as I am. So nobody knows how consciousness works, but top researchers are fighting over which theories are really science. So this comes from theconversation.com. Again, guys, all the links that I use in the show you can find on my Patreon after the show. I post them. Consider it like a little newspaper every day. So the article discusses the ongoing debate and controversy in the scientific community regarding the theories of consciousness, particularly focusing on integrated information theory. I'll just put a pin in that because you're probably asking, what is integrated information theory? It's quite complex. So IIT posits that consciousness is equivalent to the amount of integrated information a system contains. So the accumulated knowledge and data within a system, within a brain, within a system, how much that contains will dictate how much consciousness the thing has, suggesting that even simple systems, simple organisms, may possess some degree of consciousness. Okay? So those of you who are dog owners out there and say, my dog is conscious. IIT, Integrated Information Theory, would agree with that statement. I'm kind of on the fence with regards to this theory of consciousness. It's a theory that was proposed in 2004 by Giulio Tononi. Yeah, don't be put off by the fact it sounds Italian. The Florida of Europe. All right, let's continue. So this theory has been met with significant criticism, with many researchers labeling it as pseudoscience. Oof. Do you know how to say pseudoscience in Spanish, Natch? Is it the same word? It is, isn't it? You're going to tell me.
Pseudociencia.
Many scientists or researchers are calling it pseudoscience due to the perceived lack of empirical testability. But here's my argument. How do you test what consciousness is when it starts? It's almost impossible. So the article by The Conversation emphasizes that the debate has escalated And it has. Recently, there was an open letter published by 124 scientists and philosophers attacking integrated information theory, causing an uproar in the scientific community. The article, and I personally would argue that dismissing any theory as super science is detrimental and advocates for open scientific, or I and the article would advocate for open scientific discourse. Yeah, it's a fascinating subject. Have you ever spent time pondering the nature of consciousness, Natch?
Nope.
I mean, we can easily define unconsciousness, right? There are medicines that make us unconscious. We stop being after taking these medicines, usually before surgery or something like that. We stop being. We are unconscious. And then after, we are conscious. But define consciousness. Define when consciousness starts in a human. Define what is conscious and what is not. This is the debate. And this is why I find this subject so incredibly fascinating. I'm reading a book on the subject now. It's so dense, it's very hard to get through. But wow, fascinating subject. Let's see what the bridge is saying here. I had noticed something to that effect. He's not going to give you a nivelado, says the bridge. Yeah, he didn't. He didn't. Sad. I know, guys. Ronnie says, hablas muy bien español. Te envidio mucho, says Ronnie. Ronnie. Can we get a probo approved for Ronnie? You stick around.
Probo approved.
You stick around. Ronnie, you sit on the front seat. I like you, Ronnie. You and I are going to become friends. I'm looking up the stuff and I'm very obsessed, says the bridge. Rob, only we weirdos are obsessed by this stuff. I actually found the subject of consciousness, the definition of when it starts, what is and isn't conscious. I discovered this subject listening to Sam Harris, the Sam Harris podcast, and then, I fell down a rabbit hole and I've been reading about it ever since. Yeah, it's fascinating. Can you imagine what it's like to be a rock, to be a stone? Can you imagine what it's like to be a microphone? Probably not, right? But you can probably imagine what it's like to be a bat or a dog. Does that give us a little insight into consciousness and what it is? Sorry, this is turning into a philosophical conversation. Let's move on with more news. Oh, it's very rare you happen upon a news story that really shines a light on why the human race is going to go extinct. This is one of those. YouTube Prankster says he had no idea he was scaring the man who shot him. Can you guess, Natch, where this news story happened? Un bromista de YouTube dice que no tenía ni idea de que estaba asustando al hombre que le disparó. Can you guess where this happened? If you were going to have a guess.
Florida.
Well, it was in America, yeah. So there you go. Yeah, a YouTube prankster in Virginia. It wasn't in Florida, but yeah, we know, right, Natch? We know. I know where you're going with that. Who is part of a group called Classified Goons. Classified Goons is actually the YouTube channel. He was shot while attempting to stage a robbery prank. So he was making a joke, a fake robbery, and he got shot. The group, known for their controversial pranks, was filming at a shopping centre when the incident occurred. The prank involved fake firearms, leading to a confrontation with an individual who, feeling threatened, shot the prankster. This is literally a story with no good guy. What are you doing? Like, oh my God. This shines a light on so many kind of weird idiosyncrasies in modern society. So there's a group of kids who want kudos, who want recognition, who want follows, clicks, likes, so bad that one of their pranks involved pretending to stage a robbery with real firearms, obviously scaring everyone in the vicinity. And then a man, just a random man on the street, shot him. Why? Because guns are legal over there. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise, friends. Again, I will posit the caveat that it's hard for us in Europe. By the way, if you're an international listener, this show is produced in Madrid, Spain. It's hard for us in Europe to understand the American obsession with guns. It's part of your culture. I was very, very anti-gun for the longest time. I've since backpedaled somewhat because I have to recognize I don't understand it because it's not part of my culture. So I would ask you to look at this news story through that lens. But yeah, it's literally a story with no damn good guys. Everyone involved was an idiot. So there you go. Final news story for today. Sad news, my friend. Sad news. Oh, wait. Let me just pay a little attention to the audience for a second. The bridge says, I didn't need a rabbit hole. I had a coma and my skull was open, says the bridge. Yeah, that's a pretty deep insight into consciousness. Vero says, I thought meetings were not allowed on Friday morning, says Vero in response to Pedro. It should be illegal. It's a human rights violation, isn't it? A meeting on a Friday morning. Worse, a meeting on a Friday afternoon. Let's see. Let's see. Vero says, you'll be missed, Pedro. Yeah, Pedro will be back. He's here in spirit. He'll listen to the podcast. And guys, by the way, podcast listeners, thank you. The downloads are going up. More people joining the YouTube channel where you can also access the podcasts. So thank you. All right, final piece of news, sad news. Michael Gambon, who played Dumbledore in Harry Potter, dies. Died at the age of 82. He had a long, fulfilling life, great career. Let me just read a little bit from... it was an article from NPR that I pulled the story from. Michael Gambon, known for portraying Albus Dumbledore in Harry Potter films, has died at the age of 82. He passed away peacefully in a hospital due to pneumonia, surrounded by his family. Oh, God. If you're going to die, man, that's the way, isn't it? Peacefully and surrounded by family and friends. You know, God knows we should all be so lucky. Gambon had taken over the role of Dumbledore after the original actor Richard Harris died. A Curse of Dumbledore. Here it comes. Netflix documentary coming to Netflix. Born in 1940 in Ireland, he began his acting career on the stage, later gaining fame in Britain with roles like the 1986 series The Singing Detective, earning him multiple awards. Although known for his role in Harry Potter series, he had a versatile acting career, including roles in films like Paddington and Hail Caesar. Yeah, Michael Gambon, rest in peace, my dude. Interesting little quote from the article, right? He was aware of J.K. Rowling's work. He knew about Harry Potter and J.K. Rowling and her writing. But a direct quote from Michael Gambon. I didn't do Harry Potter because she wrote it well. I did it because I wanted the money. Can we get Probo approved?
Probo approved.
If you're going to do anything, do it for the money. Be like Michael Gambon. All right, my friends. On that bittersweet note, let's go to today's unpopular opinion.
Unpopular opinion.
I agree, Bridge, but I can't read that right on air. But I agree with... She's made a comment with regards to the YouTube prankster and the man who shot him. Okay. R.I.P. Mr. Gambon, says Vero. Yeah, R.I.P. All right, today's unpopular opinion, yes. It is more of a light-hearted one today. Eggs don't belong on hamburgers. Los huevos no deben estar en las hamburguesas, macho. Vamos. Right? The first time I ever had an egg on a hamburger was here in Spain. And I'll be honest, at first I was like, this is the future. Because I'm a big fan of breakfast foods. Bacon and eggs, come on. Come on! Oh! But do they really belong on hamburgers? Do they really? What's your view on this, Natch?
For me, it's easy. I don't like fried eggs, so...
Okay.
No eggs, no burgers.
Yeah, but that's because you don't like eggs, right?
Yes.
Not because they don't belong on a hamburger. For you, they don't belong anywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah, no chicken ovulations for Natch.
No, in other styles, like omelettes, I like it. I like them. I don't know. It's a weird thing.
Weird, man. That's so subjective, isn't it? Like, I get it, dude. I get it. Yeah, probably because they're so dribbly and kind of messy to eat. And yeah, I get it. I understand, man. That deep, rich kind of flavor. It's not for everyone. Yeah, I'm a big fan of eggs in all their many guises. from fried to scrambled, anything. I just love them. And when they're paired with bacon, it's a religious experience, let's be honest. Okay, so here we go. Hang on, wait. Vero is saying in the chat, eggs fit in hamburgers the same way pineapple fits pizzas. I think you're only agreeing with my unpopular opinion. Pineapple doesn't belong on pizzas. Come on. That's a Canadian invention. That's a Canadian declaration of war. Inventing pineapple on pizza. There are people who like it and people who don't. There's no accounting for taste. Para gustos, colores. Says, what's it? Is that the entire phrase?
Para gustos los colores. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Para gustos colores. Mm-hmm.
Para gustos colores. I like that. Can we get a nivelazo?
Nivelazo.
Yeah, each to their own, we would say in British English. Okay, let's see. Ronnie's saying, I need a coffee. Yeah. Get yourself a bacon and egg sandwich while you're at it. That was good, Rob. Your first probo approved to the other side of the veil. Okay, let's continue. So, I thoroughly tortured the elves this morning. They gave me some pros and cons with regards to whether eggs belong on hamburgers. So first, agreeing with the statement, saying eggs, they don't belong on hamburgers. Number one, people prefer the classic hamburger recipe and believe additions like eggs alter the fundamental nature of the dish. It's not a breakfast food. Eggs are for lunch, dinner, merienda. It's like an afternoon snack. But they're not a breakfast food. Eggs belong with breakfast, in my humble opinion. Okay. An egg, especially with a runny yolk, yema, I think you say, right? Yolk, yema, can add too much moisture to a hamburger, making it messy and challenging to eat. True story, man. You're eating a hamburger and the egg is dribbling down your forearm. And then you got a sticky forearm. You put your arm on the table, you take off a layer of skin. Come on. The rich, creamy flavour of eggs might clash with the savoury taste of the meat, the toppings especially found on a burger. And finally, in the pro column, agreeing that eggs don't belong on hamburgers. For those with egg allergies or especially dietary restrictions, the addition of eggs makes the dish inaccessible. People like Andrea, she's allergic to eggs. Oh, can I have a hamburger, please, but without the egg? Why do I have to specify without the egg? Doesn't belong on there anyway. Anyway, let's continue. Con column say, no. Eggs only enhance the hamburger experience. Here we go. For many, the addition of an egg enhances the flavour and texture of the burger, adding creamy richness. Starting to feel like Gordon Ramsay here. Eggs add protein, which other nutrients potentially make the burger more balanced and nutritious. Look, there are proteins in the meat, you know? I think for me, I don't understand why hamburgers considered junk food. There's literally the entire food pyramid on there. You know, you got your meat, you got your protein, you got salad on there. You're essentially eating a salad, as far as I'm concerned. Next, experimenting with food combinations is the cornerstone of culinary information. Adding eggs to burgers is a creative way to explore new flavors and textures. Finally, the diverse world of culinary preferences means there's likely a place for almost any food combination. The popularity of egg-topped burgers suggests many find the pairing appealing. But do they? My friends? Because I asked this question on Instagram. Can you guess how they voted on Instagram, Natch?
True.
They voted true that it doesn't belong on hamburgers.
Exactly.
Yeah, I wish also there were so many sane people out there, but it was actually 57% false, saying no, give me my eggy burgers. What's wrong with people, Natch? What's wrong with these people? Min says, eggs definitely aren't just a breakfast food. You didn't just say some people are allergic to it. Some people are allergic to eggs. You know, they should come with a warning. Warning, contains eggs. Not everybody enjoys... I mean, look, I want to make the definition between A breakfast burger, which can contain bacon, eggs, and a burger, a classic burger. You go to a Spanish bar, you say, I want a hamburguesa, or I want, hamburguesa usually in two styles, hamburguesa completa, right? In both varieties, you're going to get an egg on there. I don't want an egg on there, man. I want my cow. I want the cheese. I want the salad. Well, you don't even have to put the salad, if I'm honest with you. But that's the hamburger that we know and love. But I'm not going to make this decision. I made the statements that eggs don't belong on hamburgers, and you guys are going to tell me in the live audience you are the decision makers. So let's see. Do eggs belong on hamburgers? Friends, guys, I'm having so much fun today on this Friday morning. Thank you for participating in the best part of my day every day. We'll be back in a few short minutes, guys. So many things you could have been doing today. Instead of doing those things, you took the time to spend some time with me and Natch, and it means the world. See you soon. Hey guys, if you'd like to support the show, you can do so on Patreon. That's patreon.com/professional bohemian. There you'll find VODs of the episodes as they are recorded live, blogs, vlogs, and behind-the-scenes content. If you'd like to watch the show live, you can do so on twitch.tv/professional bohemian, and you can participate in the polls we use in the show on Instagram @professional bohemian or Twitter @probo, PROBOH. Okay, on with the show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show on this beautiful, beautiful Friday morning. For those of you angelic, godlike podcasters, I don't know what time it is or where it is that you're listening or what day even. All I know is that you're beautiful people and that you're going to have a great day. All right, let's see what we looked at today in the show. Well, we took an unnecessarily maybe deep dive into theory or the theory of consciousness and how it's causing quite a lot of controversy within the scientific and philosophical community. This is a subject that I have become passionate about over the last few years, and a subject that I think is fascinating, and not only prescient to our lives as humans, but life in general. It's a fascinating thing. Then we moved on to the YouTube prankster, jeez Louise, who got shot by pretending to perform a robbery. No good guys in that story, just idiots all around. And finally, we took a brief look at the career and life of the actor, Mr. Michael Gambon. Well, actually, Sir Michael Gambon. He was knighted, I believe, in 1998. Yeah. So Sir Michael Gambon, rest in peace. Then finally we moved on to, maybe a silly, unpopular opinion today. Doesn't make it any less relevant, though. It was that eggs do not belong on hamburgers. Eggs don't belong on hamburgers, my friends. No, they do not. But what did you guys, our live audience, think? You had thoughts. On Instagram, they said 57% false. But the real decision makers are the people who watch live, the audience members who watch us live on twitch.tv/professional bohemian. Okay, they have thoughts. The poll is finished. I'll release the results for that poll shortly. First of all, I want to pay some attention to the chat. Min says, you know that allergies isn't a reason to never make one. In that case, hamburgers shouldn't have cheese or a bun. Poor lactose intolerant and gluten intolerant people. That's a fair argument, Natch. It's a fair argument. And he says, you struggle to find things for today. Yeah, no, it's hard to defend why I don't like it. I don't like it because it's gross. And it's not gross because I love eggs. I just don't think they belong on hamburgers. Come on. When you put eggs on a hamburger, it turns into a dish you need to eat with a knife and fork. Only monsters and animals eat eat a burger with a knife and fork. It's like, do you eat burgers with a knife and fork, Natch?
No, I don't.
No, only psychopaths do that.
Yes.
Yes. Eggs, like hamburgers and pizzas, you eat them with your hands. I don't care how posh the restaurant is or who you're eating with. And eggs make it so much harder to eat with your hands because of the dribbly yolk, like yema. It kind of dribbles down your hands and wrists and then your forearms. And you've got little yellow pools of guck on the table. No one wants that. I've got a feeling like I'm swimming uphill like a salmon today to convince you all. I did get some messages on Instagram. Bella said, eggs on hamburgers and no thank you. I mean, aside from the whole veggie life, she must be a vegetarian. It just seems like an unnecessary addition, especially if you care about sustainability and animal welfare. I do care about animal welfare. I want them to be as happy as possible before I eat them. Sorry, but I mean, it's kind of true. I'm going to be honest. Max, I've got to disagree. An egg can bring a whole new layer of flavor and texture to a burger. All right, good. Lila says, honestly, I'm down for anything that's tasty and doesn't break the bank. If throwing an egg on a hamburger means it's more filling and gets me through the day, I'm all in. All right. And Theo finally said, burgers are classic, man. Just give me beef patty, cheese, lettuce, and I'm good. I don't need any fancy toppings like eggs, just messing with a tried and true formula. Oh, Theo, you're talking directly to my soul, my friend. I agree. Guys, if you want to send messages with regards to the unpopular opinions, if you want to vote on them before we get to the live show, you can do that on my Instagram. It's at Professional Bohemian, @Bohemio Profesional, pero en inglés, Professional Bohemian. All right, so there you go. That's what people on Instagram thought, aside from the vote. Let's see what people said in the chat. Vero says, I'm sure that huevina doesn't taste the same as egg. Huevina is like an egg substitute because the heat is so extreme here in Spain in the summer. It's supposed to be illegal to use real egg in like a tortilla española, in a Spanish omelette. So we have huevina, which is like a substitute. Rone says hamburger with chorizo. Ooh. Oh man, that sounds good, right, Naj? Hamburger with chorizo, yes sir. Look, don't get me wrong. I'll try anything once. Even hamburger with chorizo. But you know what I mean? A chorizo's not going to dribble down my arm and cause little yellow pools, which means, I can't put my arm on the table. It's that simple. The bridge says, I'm an extremely big water. I don't understand. Big eater. And I will eat a burger with an egg as a filler. All right. So, do you want to know do we have access to the sound snatch? No. All right. I'm going to give you a homegrown drum roll because Manuel, our super technical chief here, is fixing the computer. He just saluted me, but with one finger. Anyway, so here we go. Drum roll. I made the statement that eggs do not belong on hamburgers, and you guys said 75% false. Wow. All right. Okay, so I lost you all. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I've eaten hamburgers with eggs. Does the flavor put me off? Not really. What puts me off is the inconvenience of eating them alone. Only psychopaths eat a burger with a knife and fork. Have you seen the movie American Psycho? For sure, Patrick Bateman. It is burgers with a knife and fork and pizza. But the egg, it just causes so much drippage. You have to be so careful. Like, whether it's wearing a bib or little bibs on your wrists so you don't form these pools of yellow yolk around the table. Yeah, it's just awkward and weird to eat. But the flavor is nice, I'm going to say. Even the texture I like. It's a rich, creamy flavor. I love eggs. What do you want me to say? I love eggs. But they don't belong on hamburgers. As a little occasional kind of weird culinary experiment, yeah, throw an egg on there. But I'd much rather be able to choose. They don't belong on a hamburger. They don't necessarily not belong, but they don't belong there. When you order a hamburger, you want a beef patty. Just like Theo said on Instagram. Beef patty, cheese, some lettuce, maybe a tomato, maybe some pickles. That's the tried and true, stable, kind of awesome recipe. Why mess with perfection? I mean, not true, man. I'm on fire. But you know, as always, I bow to our audience. They know what's up. They say it. They're going to tell me what's true. And today they say it's the eggs belong on hamburgers. And now I've read what Ronnie says. And also chorizo. Dude, I would kill for a chorizo hamburger right now. That sounds delicious, man. All right. With that said, guys, albeit without the sound effects. Oh, do we have sound effects, Natch? Oh, nice. Thank you, Manuel. Manuel's also going to fix our streaming computer soon. He's the best. We love him. All right, so without further ado, let's move on to today's 100 Humans. That was smooth, Natch. Manuel did a good job. I don't know what he did, but there we go. We're on fire today. All right, so it was a long walk to work today, guys, across snow-capped mountains and through river valleys. And on that walk, I encountered 100 humans, and I asked them all a question. Today's question was, name a specific food you can get at almost every restaurant. Name a specific food you can get at almost every restaurant. Nombre un alimento específico que pueda conseguir en casi todos los restaurantes. Right, Natch? Right. I think so. I just wanted to test if the sound effects were working. That's all. That's all, dude. So name a specific food you can get in almost any restaurant. I asked them that question. They gave me their answers. I'm in possession of the top 7 answers right here. Your job in the chat is to identify those top 7 answers. All right, let's see what people are saying. First of all, as we all know, guys, the Oracle is the first one to rip the lid off this one. What do you think, Natch? A food you can get in almost any restaurant.
Fries?
French fries. Ooh, great answer, fries. Or freedom fries for a little time in the 90s. French fries. Is fries there? Chips in the UK. Fries. Is fries there? Patatas fritas. Yes, it is. Well done, Natch. Natch getting us off the board there with an amazing answer of fries, French fries, patatas fritas. 24 of 100 humans said that one. Second most popular answer. Well done, Natch. All right, let's turn our attention to the chat. Urs says here, if there are hamburgers with eggs, it's because people like them. True story. True story. Look, are you hungry? Asks Ronnie. Dude, I'm famished. I'm permanently hungry, though. I have like a bottomless stomach. All right, Min says an egg hamburger. Is hamburger there, do you think? Yes, it is. Well done, Min. It doesn't specify with or without egg, but hamburger is there. And 30 people said hamburger is the number one answer. Min is on fire today. He's killing it. All right, let's continue. Min continues and says, steak. Steak. Filete. A steak. Is it there? Yes, it is. Well done, Min. Wow, great answer. Steak, it's there. It is the 7th most popular answer. 4 of 100 humans said that one. Ronnie says spaghetti. Spaghetti. Spaghettis, right? Or something like that in Spanish. I don't know. You're laughing, Natch, so I assume I screwed it up in some way.
No, it's made me laugh. I think it's okay.
My giddy pronunciation, I wear it like a badge of honor. Is spaghetti there? Spaghettis. No, it's not. Good answer, but it's not there. Sorry. I'll tell you what, Natch. I'm going to give it to him. See, yeah. Spaghetti wasn't there, but pasta is. I mean, and it is, you know what I mean? Most people think pasta as, the tubular pasta, which is actually called penny pasta. I'm not trying to swear on the radio. Yeah, so that was there. That's what I think of. And when I think of spaghetti, I think of spaghetti. But it is pasta. It's pasta. We're going to give it to him. Well done. Well done, Ronnie. 4 of 100 humans said that one. 6th most popular answer. All right, let's see. Cheesecake, says Urs. Cheesecake. Tarta de queso. Cheesecake. Is it there? No, it's not. Oh. Another great answer, though. It's a classic dessert. Classic dessert. I'll give you a clue. All of these are, none of them are like dessert dishes. One of them, or two of them, are accompaniments. Anyway, let's continue. We have sugar, says Vero. It's not there. It's not there. We had fries, Min. That was Natch said fries. 6th most popular answer. We have in the chat soup and cheese. Neither of those are there. I'll give you a little clue. One of these isn't really a meal. It's a part of a meal. It's a protein. The most commonly eaten protein in the world. It's a protein. Or meat. Come on. What do you think it is, Natch?
I don't know. Eggs? I don't know.
What came first? Was it eggs or...
The chicken.
It was a chicken. Well done, Natch. Min also got chicken. Well done, guys. Yeah, 3rd most popular answer was chicken. All right. Okay, 4th most popular answer. I'm enjoying today's 100 humans too much. All right. 4th most popular answer can be an accompaniment to a protein. Okay? Something I often don't eat. I compared a hamburger to one just a few minutes ago. What do you think it is? What do you think it is?
Salad.
It's a salad. Well done, Natch. It's true. You can get a salad in almost any restaurant. Dude. All right, there's just one more. There's just one more. Min also said salad. Well done. All right. Last one. Here we go. This last one. Also an accompaniment, but not to the main dish. They'll ask you, would you like this? Would you like a basket of this or not? In Spain, you often get it as an accompaniment with most foods, most dishes. They'll give you, if you get a tortilla española, they'll give you one. What am I talking about? What do you think?
Bread.
It's bread, Natch. Of course it is. Well done, dude. All right, and there you go. That's it. That's today's 100 humans. Let's go through the list. Are you ready, 100 humans? Ready to shout loud? Okay, so I asked 100 humans to name a specific food you can get at almost every restaurant. Nombre un alimento específico que puedes conseguir en casi todos los restaurantes. In position number 7, we had steak, filete. In position number 6, we had pasta, macarrones. In position number 5, we had bread, pan. In position number 4, we had salad, ensalada. Gross. Why is that there? I have no idea. In position number 3, we had chicken, pollo. Always masculine. The amount of times I've asked for a penis sandwich in Spain is shocking. In position number 2 is French fries, patatas fritas. And finally, in position number 1, congratulations to Min, it was indeed a hamburger. This episode of the show will go down as the Hamburger Show, I believe. All right. Anyway, guys, that was today's 100 humans. Let's move on to Complete the News.
Complete the news!
Woo, I think we might have time for both today. And both of them are quite good. In fact, I think we'll bury the lead here. We'll go to the best one second. Okay, here we go. We're going to start with a Florida woman. A woman from Florida. She allegedly attacked 2 people at a pool, una piscina. She attacked 2 people at a pool for blank. Yes, friends, this is Complete the News. I give you a news headline with some important information missing. Using the 3 options I give you, you complete the news. So we got Florida woman allegedly attacked 2 people at a pool for blank. Una mujer de Florida atacó presuntamente, would that be allegedly?
¿Será posible? Vaya nivelazo.
Thank you, translation elf. A dos personas en la piscina para... Okay, what was it? Was it A, filming a TikTok dance? Grabando un baile de TikTok? Is it A, filming a TikTok dance? Is it B, oof, the worst of these, reading? Or C, doing inappropriate stretches, haciendo estiramientos inapropiados. What do you think it is? A, B, or C? Florida woman allegedly attacked 2 people at a pool for A, filming a TikTok dance, grabar un baile de TikTok. Is it B, reading? God damn it, these readers everywhere at the pool. Leer. Or is it C, doing inappropriate stretches? Estiramientos inapropiados. What do you think it is, guys? Okay, the chat is starting to give me some answers. Please be A, says me. I always, every time we do this, I throw in TikTok as an answer. One day it'll be right. Maybe it's today. What do you think it is, Natch?
C.
You think it's C, doing inappropriate stretches? It seems like the chat is going for A, filming a TikTok dance. They are they're thinking today's the day. TikTok is the answer. Let's see. A Florida woman allegedly attacked 2 people for C, doing inappropriate stretches. It's Friday, guys. You know Natch never fails on a Friday. Yeah, this is true. A woman in Florida, Amanda Ferragamo, has been arrested after allegedly attacking two individuals at a pool. The incident occurred early Sunday morning in Sumter County, Florida. She reportedly assaulted the victims because she believed they were performing inappropriate stretches. What the hell is an inappropriate stretch? I have no idea. One of the victims had visible signs of the assault. The connection between the woman and the male victim implies a domestic nature to the incident. There you go. So she's been charged with battery because of inappropriate stretches. You know. Well, keep this woman away from a yoga studio, man. Keep her away. It's going to go down. Okay, next one. Here we go. Next one. This one's the highlight for me. We're back to Florida, Natch. We're back in Florida. All right. So a Florida man, aged 74 years old. A Florida man aged 74 is attacked by blank while feeding ducks. Florida man of 74, un hombre de Florida de 74 años, is attacked by blank while feeding ducks mientras daba de comer a unos patos. Florida man, 74 years old, attacked by blank while feeding ducks. This piece of news coming from, where was it? clickorlando.com. Well, who was he attacked by? Was it A, animal rights activists? Was it B, a rabid otter? Or was it C, hungry pigeons? Florida man 74 attacked by blank while feeding ducks. Was it A, animal rights activists, activistas por los derechos de los animales? Was it B, a rabid otter, nutria rabiosa? Or was it C, hungry pigeons, palomas hambrientados? How do you say it?
Palomas hambrientas.
Hambrientas, damn it. A, B, or C? A, animal rights activists. B, rabid otter, nutria rabiosa. Or C, hungry pigeons. Let's see. Okay, let's wait for the chat to catch up. What are your thoughts on this one, Natch?
I think it's B.
You think B, rabid otter? All right. Gotta respect the man. Chat seems to be settling on the answer A. animal rights activists. Not much agreement between Chat and Natch today. Let's see who wins. No one thinks it's hungry pigeons. All right, here we go. So, Florida man, while he's feeding ducks, age 74, is attacked by... I don't know how you do it, Natch. It's a rabid otter. A nutria rabiosa. Oh, isn't it a wonderful world, friends? Where you can read a story like this on the radio. Okay, here we go. Yeah, a 74-year-old man in Jupiter, Florida, was attacked by a rabid otter while feeding ducks, suffering... I shouldn't laugh, man. I shouldn't laugh. Poor 74-year-old dude attacked by otters. By a rabid otter, Nutria rabiosa, while feeding ducks, suffering numerous wounds on his arms and legs. The man was backing away from the otter when it attacked him. The otter, which also attacked a pet dog in the area. Yeah, it's a malicious otter. Was later captured and tested positive for rabies. Oh my God, dude. What is happening in Florida, man? What's happening over there? Someone just needs to go over. Is marijuana legal in Florida? Do we know? Because if it's not, it should be. And if it is, you should be smoking more. There you go. Rob recommends. All right, guys. Well, look, that's all we've got time for in today's show. But wow, what a show. We've covered everything from the theory of consciousness to eggs on hamburgers to rabid otters. Guys, I've had a fabulous week this week with you guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks for participating in the best part of my day every day. Guys, so many... Okay, Andrea's in the office. Second best part of my day. Guys, so many things you could have been doing today. An infinite number of things. But instead of doing those things, instead of taking that time, you took the time to spend some time with the Natch and myself. And it means the absolute world. I will see you guys on Monday. See you later.